Alright. It's been a long day. I have a headache, and I've been awake forever. I want to at least do one run. Something, for fuck's sakes. Let's do a little bit of that there. Blueprintsy. Alright. Where did we leave off? Plenty of options. Let's just start playing. Let's do a run, man. More info, money, whatever. My headache destroys me. Oh yeah, the wrench. I never got to use this last time. Well, wrench means I should probably focus in on adjusting rarity of those kinds of places. Above all. Could put the funeral parlor down and just not worry too much about saving it for later. I mean, I'd have to run back into it, but I mean, not the worst thing. I don't want to do it this early though. We want the closet to be pretty common. It's very useful. You get that in security pretty early and you can make some adjustments. Go ahead and do that. There. Ten. At the end of the day, it's just kind of a chill game. Regardless of how I'm feeling at the time, man. Like how much progress I'm making, it's just chill. Staring at phone screens and figuring silly shit out all day. I'm just like, this is negative 10 times 2. 20 is just 1. Okay. Times 1. 1. 10. Let's miss that money. A pretty good amount of cash. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I like this. Do it while I can. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. That'd be 2 truths would mean this is false. Meaning the gems are not in this box. That'd be in the blue then. This was true. And this was true. And it's not here. This is false. That's not there, and that's not there, so we'll see. Maybe I'll be too tired and this was wrong. Okay, we're good. It's fine. Kind of cutting myself off a bit here too much, but it's whatever. I don't think this is actually getting more and more. That would be awesome though if it just slowly became a room and then like auto upgraded. I think that'd be a cool idea. Not happening. I'll turn the game up a bit. I want to hear some of that ambience, man. Yeah, that's one of the beauties of the game, though, is I really should be staring at my notes, technically, right, and just kind of like get everything in order. But I mean, I could just play a few rounds and grab some more info, and or just get money and try to buy some books and stuff like that. So. I should save some money. Something though. Just buy everything up. I'm trying to save money for other shit. I want security to be common. I need one of these to be common. And security, it costs 1, but it's good doors too. Making too many of the dead ends common is kind of a little buffer. Letter. Each bedroom you draft after your sacrament. We need those letters. Okay, so beds. Means anything from any bed from here. I don't want to make the lab common too. We're not getting 100% house, but that's okay. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, man. If we can get some letters going, and if I can adjust some rarities and get some letters, then it's all good. I don't know if we got any crazy info from that. This was Hartley's place. Major keys. Not even wrong. Let's go this way. Could buy some more gems or save the money. No, we're not doing a money thing this time. Man, really want a freezer, but I actually like need the gems right now. I want to overextend. I don't know how many more letters there could be. More trigger. I've never seen the shelter thing go off. That's probably the closest I'll ever be. Or not ever, but at this point. But I don't have a shelter. And I've already remote accessed some shit, so... Not sure if that counts as 2 letters, though. Be cool. Gems, apples, key. Yeah, those are starting to actually pay off. At the beginning, I was like, ah, the stars aren't that crazy, but that you can have like shitloads is pretty cool. No. So a reroll would be fucked. I'm sure I've missed some random shit though. Regardless. Sauna, pump room. I wouldn't hate more lockers. That's not really what we're after right now. Kind of its own deal. Need to focus. Make use of the items I have. We'll get another chance to open some lockers. I mean, I do have a lot of keys, so I could be ultra greedy and try to get more letters and also try to get the wrench worked and also try to get lockers. If I see the pool again, maybe I'll do it. I'm gonna do this because I want to see what walking out the garage in a different area does. need to figure out what the fuck that is. Crazy amount of keys. Kind of cuts in anywhere, huh? Actually something to find. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, maybe it could... I don't know. I wonder how far up the garage can even be. I forget, I really can just go to the foundation whenever now. All it takes is a few extra steps. Oh. Start digging. So you didn't have to follow the line, you just had to go to the spot. Lost coffers of Mount Holly. These 8 gems. This is the most gems and keys I think I've ever had. This would be a place I'd love to change the rarity on. Good location, and I need to buy some shit anyways. Although, at this point, it's just the swim trunks. And the 110 cost plushie. Supposed to lead to a bedroom, but I need to do the master bed. I need to be able to see the chest piece. Oh yeah, the chest thing. I totally forgot about that. Assuming there's a chest piece here. The train. One sec, my phone's sitting somewhere else. Really no chest piece in here. Huh. This feels like a gimme for the king. Maybe not. Like I've taken a picture of this before, but just in case. I think there's one elsewhere. Yeah, no chess piece at all. I need to figure out where the king one was. We do want to create that combo. I think I put down the queen as the king in some places. Could be the office. And we've got a lot of steps too. Graham's probably the safe pick. Get another letter. I have so much stuff. Jesus, dude. God damn. Ain't a lot of crap. Be a great time to wish I had a some of those keys. Alright. The fight is not over yet. I can go to the foundation. Continue. And my head, my eyes, I'm tired as fuck. Jesus. Falling apart. By the swim trunks. I don't know how many more letters there could possibly be, but we'll find out, huh? I don't think any of these are kings. I'm actually curious if you can just like do it anyways. Yeah, we need the boiler room for that. Which I would have loved to have had a chance to make common. There's this wall too. I don't know which wall's gonna go to what. Oh wait, no, the tomb thing didn't open up at all. Huh. I guess it gives you an option, but that tomb, I was wondering how that would work. It's like, the tomb doesn't really lead to anything in particular. I don't really get what the point was of the tomb. Maybe for like reaching the room originally. I mean, there's info in there, I guess. A stamp with the catacombs. I was like, I don't know if that's an entry I can only get to grab something at a different point. I don't know. So many steps. I have nothing to do with this many steps. A plethora of resources. I'd like to hit up the library, but I have a specific opportunity with the letters here. And rerolls are very nice. Wait, what about the swim trunks? Oh, it just adds keys? Or adds chests to this place? But you have to drain it every time, dude. I mean, I guess in the future you could have this pre-drained and then just say fuck the fountain. That's nice, it's an upgrade of the room. Do I really care about the office right now? I think I'd rather re-roll and try to get a value. I can check the mail at any time. This is a crazy run. The amount of steps and shit are just absurd. Almost 150. Only would have been able to close out the rest of the house, man. Insane amounts of keys, crazy amount of gems. I mean, it's pretty much everything going right in terms of resources, though. You're getting servants' quarters and garages and lockpicks and high security. Breaker box bullshit. Metal detector. Even got the shovel and the sledge. Got a treasure map. We got the fucking 5 gems from the observatory. Like, I mean, I could. Even then, it's like you could crank through these gems. We added 2 chests to this. That's cool. I feel like the most powerful thing to possibly upgrade with would be rerolls, man. Not yet, I've been one off a couple times. In some runs, you're just not going for it because you get some other kind of setup that you'd rather benefit for. Like this one, I sacrificed a couple things just to get more bedrooms and gear rooms and shit. That's one that'll just kind of happen. I don't think you really get anything for it outside the trophies. So. Not a big deal. It's funny though. I guess we do the library. Read a book. A new clue. Gifted by Simon Peach. Oh, because we bought it. I'm gonna take a picture of every single one of these fucking things. This book cost me 50 gold. These all say something, but once again, I have no magnifying glass when I need it. I could just zoom in myself, I guess. Corner cases. The parlor, the patio, the nook, the office, library, the pantry. They are corner rooms. Every corner in each of the tombs. This particular case, he checked every place. If you wanted a clue, he'd know what to do. Keep left. Maybe the idea is these are all clues. A lot of this I'd recognize, so. Two Tanner, two Fork. I don't know what that means. Two Tanner, Fork, the person. I a bunch of arrows here. It's good. That is a clue. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Gates are the horse. And there is that one room with the horse gates. Lower equals orange, or equals dead end. Berries. Draft the 6s, shifted extras. Huh. Oh, yeah, there's a clue. Smack in the vase. That's how you find out. The record. Yeah, the entrance too. Eat. The stop. ballroom photo. Another one was the military one. Man, I can't read some of this shit. The magnifying, I wish you just had the magnifying glass, but it sucks going into one of these and there's like clearly some info to read, but like you just have no magnifying glass. Complete chance. Like maybe I could just do it myself, but there's clues in all these. The suspect is a key. Some of this shit I just can't tell what it says. Really, I'd like to just reread it with the magnifying glass. Got like half the items in the game, but no magnifying glass. There's some clocks up there. They're at like 6:10 or some shit. There's like directions too. This chick has a go right. Keep left. This one's go right. A lot of these I just can't read. Thing is, this book will not stay here though, so I need to reorder it, get the magnifying glass, then double check it all, which I guess we could do. Is there anything immediately useful though? Each of the two. Does that mean catacombs and the normal tomb, or is there literally two tombs? apple, banana, orange would mean. Unless you just mean the pantry in general. Tender cipher. Does that say something the sixes? Draft the sixes. Lunar renamed. Tender cipher. Uncle Aw. Those clocks might have something too. Keep an eye out. Right. Word. Right. Gate. Keep left. Is this supposed to be something like record each stop? I would love to be able to see this shit. It's probably pretty cool. The Majar shit. This photo. And that might just be the connection between all the peoples here. The metro, we've seen the. Can't read that. Why is A like that? Kia. Suspect lighter. The suspect is. Minors like young. There's a minor, like. Then the major. Maybe this has something to do with that password, and that's one save. Major. And then there's these other ones though. No, important book, but once again, I do find probably the most annoying thing in the game is the magnifying glass. Because you'll discover some info and maybe it'll be a bitch to like get to, and then you're like, oh, don't got the magnifying glass. Guess that info's not very useful to you, is it? It's like, well, and then here you are. I can order this book again, but there are other books to be found. So. The 610 is important. I don't know if that was the den. Oh. Regardless, I have a picture of these now. Jeez, that's loud. Like all the other ambience, but this shit's super loud. All sorts of crap. But I don't know if there's anything I can actually do. Oh shit, sorry, Peg. Also jacked in. I didn't notice you had a new message. Are you still here, man? I was like fucking super. I was in the clue book. Yeah, sorry. Tired and puzzled. I explained to my parents I absolutely need the $750 retro game upscaling file and enjoyment of the game, and they didn't get it. You're sitting there doing the thing where you're explaining it to the parents at the foosball stadium. Neglecting his views. Yeah, I apologize. Should never get in the way. Yeah, that book is very meta. I wish I had a magnifying glass to truly make the best use of it. And I might have to fucking sleep soon. I mean, I just want to do at least one run. This was a crazy run on resources. Absolutely stacked on resources. Oh, yeah, I have like so much stuff I don't even need. And then some of them will be like dry as shit. I have like 10 zillion steps. That's a wash helper. You gotta look everywhere. I didn't get it, man. I mean, look, it's not about getting it as a parent. It's about understanding that your beautiful son, it's important to him, right? $750 for your son's happiness. To play one game. His childhood or something. Would be cool to have, though. I will say, yeah, just infinite money. Pretty cool. I can't think of the last time I had my hands on. This one moves. The other one did not move, but it's not the one in the picture. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've had like a proper CRT setup. It'd be pretty comfy though. These are like cuckoo clocks. Oh, I think those are the ones in the library books place. The clocks might not have anything to do with it. Then again, a lot of these kind of like, these clues I feel like are mixing info together. I mean, that clue book has gotta have a bunch of shit in it. Some of it I've already done, but some of it not. Can you leave food in the pantry? They showed 3 kinds of 3 different fruit, but could wait till 6:10. Let's see if that one, like, something happens to it. That one's moving too. Oh, hey, it's this photo, but in the shelter there's an eagle. Probably meaning. There's meaning in most things here. It said small gates. Count the small gates. Oh, fuck. What? Do I want to count all the gates? What does just counting the small gates do? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 17, 18, 19. I mean, hers are wider than the old guys. 130 steps, and I've already ran through the whole fucking goddamn place, yeah. I've got crazy keys and gems still too, and I bought a 40 cost thing earlier. Just crazy resources this time, but it is what it is. The goal of this run was just get as many letters as possible in the mailroom, which I still haven't read, but we've got them. And then adjust the rarity on as many mechanical doors as I can, because I got a wrench. Not the right kind of clock, but I'm curious if something will happen anyways. New apartment, damn. Solo. Oh wait, this is 505. 6 will be later. Cool. Well, enjoy yourself. Oh, you're not in it yet. You just set it up. Gotcha. I need to turn back on autocorrect, man. Some of these phones are just hard to type accurately. Back in the day when the phones were small enough, I could do this easier. Perfect accuracy, but now it's like a fat finger, everything. Also, I probably need to slow down and then refocus and relearn the accuracy, but I have a new phone from work, so gotta relearn. I'm just looking over. I don't like to have almost any extra settings on a phone. I'm just like very like turn every single thing off I couldn't need, but the autocorrect I might pop that. I hate like the suggestion how to respond to this message. I'm like, bro, why are you reading my fucking message? And I'm trying to figure out a response. I hate that crap. The gates thing is important. I don't know what counting small gates does. Where am I going to use this info? It was 8 dates crack, 8 saves. But counting small gates. I mean, I could certainly write them down for fun. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I want to go check that clock. I don't think it'll be anything, but it is suspiciously not moving. And if 610 has value, which it might be, not 610, it might be like 135 or something. These are not the same clocks we saw in the photo too. These are like the cuckoo clocks in the different place, but I'm just gonna check shit just in case. Time moves slow in Lordaeron, man. So you have to. I think we're off the hook. This one's just weird. But maybe there's a reason it's weird. But I'm not sure what it is. Let's go count the rest of the gates. Could be safe code. But I don't know what safe. There could be something hidden in here. Maybe the safe is in here. Maybe it's for something else. How many horses? How many horses do we got? There's too many things here. It did say small gates. The meta note from each room. But just in case. I don't know if the direction matters too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 gentlemen. 10 gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 horses. There's an horse of a different color. I should play that DS Wizard of Oz game. People always like takes shots of that or like little motion shots of it because it has like nice looking environments, like a certain kind of low poly retro kind of ish, but different because it's kind of, you know, Wizard of Oz fantasy thing. But I don't know if that game's good at all. It just exists. You'll see some people kind of post about it, like an art kind of way. Alright. Anything weird here? Never made that office. I think security was a rook. That is something I know how to solve. I just need to accurately label, well, not tonight. Accurately label the some of the chess pieces I'm missing. I'm looking for the kings. I need to relabel the kings and the queens. I kind of labeled them all as queens, but that was a mistake. The amount of rays here might be important. We are looking for rays as well at some point. Camp Colonel. Hinsdale Mystery. Turtles of Vera. I don't know if this will be important, but we are looking for characteristics of nations. It's worth noting down. Because the sigils for each ancient nation are classified as, like, I think the type of transportation or how advanced their vehicles are or something, the kind of culture they have, the color that they kind of, is it red or green that they kind of, identify with. I don't know how the rays are decided. I don't know what that all means, but you'll shoot your eye out. So does this poor bastard just trapped in limbo as he gets redrafted back in the apartment or in the manor? Is he even real? Although so far they've really played the the house, the ever-shifting house, completely straight. Like it's just the most normal thing. It's honestly been kind of odd. You're kind of like hoping to figure out more about the house or, the surreal kind of aspects, and it's like treated as the most common, just nothing special thing. I wonder if the color of these matters. 2 blue rooms, 2 red rooms, a purple room, Got globes. I definitely think there's meaning in more stuff than we could imagine. But we also need prompting on how deep to look. I mean, I'm at the point where I kind of just record almost everything I see. It's using that info and everything else. And knowing what info is even really info. Because, I mean, technically everything, there's an amount of leaves on this tree, an amount of trees in this area, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean shit, right? But that's kind of the beauty of it, I guess, is what looks mundane, or maybe you're like, it could be something in a certain kind of game until they set the precedent. You're not going to look at it that way, or you just might not have any idea. I think it just kind of depends on play a lot of these types of games, right? I do think there was a note. I wanted to try. EA. I want to try that. The suspect is EA. We've been looking for the Black Bridge. That's the words I'm looking for. I'm super tired. I might actually stop after this one. We're looking for the Black Bridge archived admin access username. So there's the admin that has full access, but there's an even fuller full access, I guess, where it lets you read all the deleted messages. I'm trying to figure that one out. It's got to be one of the 3 delisted admin codes, but it happened in like 93, November of 93 or something, somewhere around there probably. I'm not quite sure. I think it had something to do with the detective and shit, but problemo is I have no idea what that username is. Is this important? 4 purples, you know, sus among us here. I mean, it could be. I mean, these are room colors. Why not? Just fucking, here we go. Four purples. Six oranges, reds. 1 gold. Is that a red herring? Amogus. Amogus. And they're not gonna hint at everything either. Sometimes you just have to be willing to try shit. Like, I found clues in here because I just felt like draining the fucking aquarium. They don't tell you, from what I could see, it's just to just do it. They're both rooks. And I've still never opened a single one of these. It's possible these are just loot, but I would say it's more likely that there's actual real shit. I don't think any of these were kings. Now we know queen should be her mistress's bedroom or whatever. So there's a chessboard in an area, a special area, her ladyship's chambers. And I don't remember if there was a queen thing here. I don't want to say there was. So for the chess thing, I don't know if I need to set them up in certain ways, but when I put the chess piece down on a room that is matching, and because they have a chessboard that matches the layout of the house, it lights up. So The idea would be I would need a draft with all the different pieces they show and get them all to light up. But the king and the queen rooms are no pleasure cruise. They're very rare. I want to say hers was one. I want to say a couple others were some, but maybe these. Was there a safe in that room? Maybe there was. I'm thinking of a safe in the room where we got the clue about the gates and the dates. Be cool if this room, the spare room, actually ended up something cool in it. Like I said, I would really like if every time you drafted this, they painted a little bit more. And then it like changed eventually into something, but I think it's just like this to let you know it's the spare bedroom and not the spare room anymore. Well, I don't think we had any particularly fancy pieces. I'm probably too tired to be in a position to notice all the different like puzzle threads I'm yanking on right now. That's crazy. I'm still at 86 steps, dude. I mean, the sleeping mask was big and the running shoes are great for backtracking, but Jesus. We got pretty much every possible resource just juiced. I even got the vault. I'll never be able to open that. Oh yeah. Showed something on this. The suspect is a key. Suspect is minor. The suspect is minor. Suspect is major. He's a minor. He's not a minor. And he's not a major. I don't know what that means. It's supposed to be that, hold on a sec, actually, I'm looking at. It's supposed to be that, blue is true, red is false. But I don't know what the, oh, this is what we're looking for. Are we just looking, is this the admin password? Or? The suspect is a key. It's like a dot key. I can't read this, but there's probably something to be read there. On the way. Major, maybe something else. Minor, major. Not the job, but major. Wasn't there some other? I don't remember. The cuckoo. Like the cuckoo clock is a thing. This is what I was looking at, the gates and gates here. I mean, we know Mary Marigold or whatever is her name, but there's like a bunch of different ways she does it. Right. Lore equals word, Jor equals name. I don't know what draft the 6 is. Gifted extras. Big star. Oh. Draft the 6s. The books in the order we're doing them. Shifted extras, the fixed guys. It might be each book has like something in it. You have to go through them in like an order. I don't remember if I took a picture of the entire Star book. I think I thought it was just pointless, but it's probably not true. I need to get to the 8th grade too. There's so many things to do. He looked under beds and in nooks. Under beds and in nooks. I wonder if that's... like I'm actually supposed to look harder in those places. What does this mean? 2 Tanner fork? Red, yellow, orange. Room colors. Or something. But who knows, right? I'm trying to read these. Trying to say the patio has something, the nook has something, the office has something, the pantry has something, but not the library, not the parlor. I can't read this. There's something there because you can tell how like hyper detailed the texture is, but Gotta come back with the magnifying glass. Either way, I've got about 10,000 things to do. We can just take it as it comes, man. We're far from out of options. One more chip. The first hint at the chip that I got, kind of on accident, just through my own little testing, was in that book, though. They show him sitting at the entrance with the hammer. Like this sundial never changes. Which doesn't make sense. It's a sundial. And they should be changing pretty often. Well, had a busy day, you could say, so I just jump off here. Just wanted to kind of get a little in. Tomorrow should be a full day of this, though. I'm glad we still found some stuff. You always find a little something. And if you're not, like, literally finding info, maybe you're up in your allowance, maybe you're setting up another run. It's one of the strengths, I think, of the pace, the random stuff. Some people, I think, bounce off the idea of the RNG. I think it makes for a very uniquely paced puzzle game where there's bazillions of different threads and little goals. And you kind of just, whatever hand you're dealt, you might find more info, you might be able to act on one of the things you saw. And there's still things you can act on at any time, like the outside shit, but you know, like this time it was like, oh, I can get more letters. Let's just make this a letter-focused run, right? So we turned that into the gameplay, you know, because more bedrooms equal more letters was my lab thing. I would focus that down, and you know, maybe we found some other shit too, because you know we were setting up the library over time, right? Like all that is you just need the library, but you know, to get that library thing, I had to get the chance of the bookstore, and then I needed a money run to be able to buy the book because it's 50 cost. And, you know, it was cool. I mean, you know, there'd be other games that would totally, you know, have this kind of puzzling and info for sure. But maybe it would just all be sitting there, right? And you'd kind of take it at your pace and kind of just run around and figure it out. That's pretty great too. But I kind of like that it's a little something different here. Like the discovery of new rooms, the meeting of rooms you've been in a bunch of times. Just either your run even allows you to figure out shit or act on shit. And it being kind of balanced, the pace of it all with that, I think is pretty good. Pretty well done there. We'll see in the grand scheme of things. I mean, eventually, you're gonna just be needing to solve one puzzle, right? Like, this is how it is, but I feel like at that point, as long as the ride was cool, I mean, that's okay. And maybe you'll have enough control at that point where you can make those things happen more often, right? That's why I do hope there's like maybe some more Prima stuff or upgrades where I can get like rerolls and all that kind of shit more frequently. I mean, obviously you'll understand things and there is knowledge checks, right? Like the safes, you get a little loot in them, where each place can be placed, that the left side has less locks, stuff like that. So maybe you'll get control through mitigation and a mastery of like the systems, which is kind of what roguelikes are about too. That once you get to the point where you only have like a puzzle left, you'll be able to control the outcomes a bit. That and hopefully some really cool kind of mystery pushes, if you will. I would like that. Right now, it's seemingly like a political mystery. Like your mom was an activist, and you're discovering what happened with her and who you are, and you're probably some kind of ancient royalty and the history of the land, and how the current administration kind of censors all that information and this and that. So. Which is, like I said, that's fine. I mean, it's interesting enough with the right context and execution, but is it like as up front, just really like this nebulous mystery? Like super duper interesting? Probably not. Right? Like I said, you give me enough of the story, and like, sure, I could be interested in that. But it's something maybe a little more kind of been there, kind of done that kind of vibe. I'm curious if they'll deal with the house a little bit more, the secret areas. What really, how does that? They don't have to explain how it works, but is there some kind of like mysticism there? Some kind of big prize? Is there something beyond just you being some kind of like ancient royal line? Like, is there meaning to that? Like a bigger scheme or a place? Or who knows? We'll see. I think just the fun of discovering shit and continuing on is plenty, but I think the setup and the vibe is interesting enough in its own right that you'd kind of almost want to capitalize on that, but less about that than you'd think. At this point, we'll see. There's a lot. We got to figure out the 8 sigils. I think the 8 sigils is going to be like the ultimate goal. So the 8 super keys, the sanctum keys, and then obviously enough information to know how to solve the sigils. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I have 2 out of, I think, 8 red letters. Although Rumpus or the Azkabara guy, Alakazam guy said I'd only get 7, but his shit's weird. His shit's interesting. Or he'll show your characters like an old man, and I feel like he's showing you like different futures, but also like Things that have maybe happened in the past. I don't know if I'm supposed to put a lot of stock into them or if it's just supposed to be interesting. But it is what it is. I'm hoping for some really cool new, like, hidden in plain sight stuff. New contextual looks at stuff that just kind of change everything. I'd like to find this lost and found. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I want to do the freezer melt. It's probably got info. Chamber of Mirrors, I've never gotten a full setup on. Boiler room into the foundation area where I can get up to the higher levels, where I'm fueling the red box or something. Obviously the like 10 zillion safes I haven't gotten. More rumpus shit. I've never been in any of the vault boxes. I'd like to get through the rest of the lockers. I went through half of them. I don't know if they're randomized. Some of the notes or what. I haven't even found a lot of these rooms, let alone drafting new ones. Or drafting ones I've added that I still haven't picked up either, like the Dove room. We've got like 7 new letters that could be pretty interesting. Need to recheck the queen, king pieces and then set up the outdoor chessboard. There's the cracked wall in the same room, which may be related to the dynamite in the trading post. I couldn't knock down the wall. There was a picture of it though. When I went to the underground area and took the boat to the hidden shelter where the AK-47 people were kind of hanging out. The robbers. They had a picture of that crack. It's probably important. Never grabbed this hallway. There's probably specific ways to make some of these too. So I need to get more books from the library. Means I need to buy more books from the bookshop. Magnifying glass on the current book. But I'll have to re-get it again. It seems like there's something about every single book, so I'd like to take a picture of every page of every book. I've never bought much from the showroom. Don't know if there's something important in there, but don't really have much more to buy at the gift shop. The dare mode, I had 110, I guess we could buy that. It sounds like more of a gamey thing. Furnace for the melt. Never done the casino still. Just never kind of worked out. Obviously I haven't opened this yet. This is actually a room you don't want to draw. You just want to sit on it. I wouldn't mind making this a more common room. You just leave it sit and then just rotate the other rooms. But I want to go in there and see what's up. The Mechanarium. The Mechanarium is interesting. one door for each gear room. 8 different doors. So I don't know if that means there's info behind those. If you can teleport. I don't know. Never seen the Lost and Found. I mean, obviously more stars, more RNG manipulations, good. Could check the tomb again. And that's just some of it. I mean, it just keeps going. There's a lot. Like, I'm just trying to name them all. It's pretty clear there's plenty to find. And that's just like up front. I mean, the gates, the messages, all that shit. Everything in that book. Who knows, man? It's weird you get credits, but you really haven't really done anything if you just could do credits. It's kind of a weird one. Like, maybe they just wanted a point where, like, you know, more just kind of more casual kind of player. Just want to do a little, you know, just kind of focus on the runs and do like maybe a little puzzle and get to the 46th room, and it wouldn't be like super crazy. I mean, there's some that are pretty hidden, some of the entrances, but I don't know. Perennial Shopping Center of the Dead. About all the bedrooms. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. It's been fun playing the blueprints. We'll be doing more. For sure. Be invested. But,